Hello everyone, GM. I'm Nick from the Solana Foundation, and I also have Joe from the Solana Foundation here today. Welcome to the Changelog. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing good, Nick. Thanks. Bringing you guys some fresh changes. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, just to kind of kick it off is that dev tickets for Breakpoint are still on sale. If any developers out there want to get discounted tickets and show up to Breakpoint, by all means, apply for the dev tickets. And then kind of related is that Super Team UK is actually launching, which is awesome. So that's another Super Team location.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in UK, if you're in the United Kingdom, then reach out to Super Team on Twitter and follow up with them and try to join Super Team UK.
Yep, super exciting to see that. Love to see new communities popping up all over the globe. Cool, so we're going to roll right into, I guess, some proposal highlights here. So quickly want to shout out Atron and the team at Coral for the release of Anchor 28. So you can now build with 0.28, and most of the cargo dependency problems seem to be fixed with this release. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. So any of the issues you were dealing with like winnow, toml, date time, all that stuff, should be okay now with 28. So go ahead and give that a try and check out the changelog on their repo. Now for the proposal highlight, basically what we're looking at is an sRFC by John Sink, which is covering token metadata interface. So this is the beginning of the interface stuff that we were talking about previously on our spaces, if you remember when we did that spaces a couple of weeks ago. So this is the first, I guess, iteration of what this might look like. So really encouraging everybody listening to take a look at this, take a look at the code, and try to weigh your thoughts on some of the previous sRFCs about interfaces. And this one, of course, pertains to token metadata. It's a very basic implementation. It's just going to cover your basic fields to describe the metadata of a mint. And so this is an interface. I talked about the interface itself. And then in the code, in the actual linked pull request that was merged in, again, is just the interface itself, but Token 2022 will actually leverage this interface as well. So you'll be able to use it in your own program one day, but for now, Token 22 will also do it. So pretty cool stuff. John's also putting in an example program for this as we speak, so you'll be able to see what it actually looks like to make a token metadata program. So it's getting legit.
Cool. Yeah, that's going to be super exciting once all the interfaces and all that kind of stuff kind of slowly starts rolling out. It's going to be really cool.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be huge.
Have you seen any other commits this week that caught your eye?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that had to do with migrating Turbine over to QUIC. So there's a handful of commits that we saw that really just had to do with that. So some different pushes that all had somewhat, something to do with that sort of migration there. So that hopefully will increase performance for Turbine. I haven't really looked into that too much, but hopefully that's what we're shooting for there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw some other interesting commits, like my heart lies with the docs. So there were a couple of those that I thought were pretty cool. There's an intro, developer intro guide for actually building programs on Solana, and the kind of talk about the general flow of how it all works. I thought that was pretty cool.
Nice.
And on top of that, there was also Tim from the validator community calls that you might be familiar with, and head of the validator community at Solana Foundation. There's a huge commit or a huge pull request that adds in a whole bunch of documentation and guides for how to actually run validators and best practices and FAQs and things like that. So if you're interested in running a Solana validator, then definitely check those out, and a lot of really good information in there.
Oh, that's great. Awesome.
Yeah. And then I guess we can just go straight into resources of the week.
Yeah.
Similar to the resource of the week last week of the developer portal on solana.com/developers. One of the specific guides on how to actually create compressed NFTs with JavaScript and TypeScript. So if you are interested in compressed NFTs and doing that on Solana, then take a look at that guide. And then, of course, there's Solandy.
The boy.
Solandy had a really great video and tutorial on how to actually do XNFTs.
Yeah.
So making XNFTs, and he's got a great video on how to actually do them. So it's super recommend.
Yeah, love Solandy's content. Just wanted to shout him out.
I love him.
Yeah, as usual, we shout him out on here, but he's great. Take a look at his content. Check out his whole channel. And I'm not shilling his NFT collection, but you can actually find secret collectibles in his videos. So, it's something that's like fun that he put in there. That's kind of cool. So check that out too.
Yeah. All right. I guess that kind of wraps it up for this week.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
All right.
Some good changes. We will catch you guys next time.
Thanks for joining. Bye.